Today's video was not meant to be this, but ptcgl is in a terrible state, wouldn't you believe, with a big update. Tell me something new, eh? So as I'm sure you all know, an update was rolled out yesterday, and it wasn't great. I mean, they did add some strong features, like an ability to add people after a game. Granted, before being able to collect deck lists, which is probably more important, but we'll give them that. They've also allowed you to mute like emotes in-game. Again, a very strong thing. They've added a click-to-play system where you don't have to drag every damage counter every time you attack with Dragapult. These are very good changes that ultimately make the game a lot better. The ultimate thing here is this was a quality of life update that I think ptcgl has needed for a very, very long time. So it's great to see it. But then the problems start rolling in. You see, there's issues with switch cards just completely healing your Pokemon. I think it's a visual bug. That Latias down there is not fully healed. Also, thanks, Pilot, for the footage here. I'm just going to roll with that. But another big issue that's rolled in here is acceleration from the discard pile with the likes of Archaludon here. Just completely freezes up the game. Archaludon is now unplayable. And not only that, so is Magneton, a crucial card in a winning a regional deck, can now no longer be played days before the European International Championship, with the winner of that tournament getting $25,000. There's a lot on the line here. So do you know what you go and do, ptcgl devs? You make it impossible to deck test a critical meta deck days before the event for a lot of people. Now, granted, you could just obviously get your deck testing in early, but who anticipates that, right? Obviously, you do more than testing for a few days for a tournament that big, but every moment you have to test is critical when it comes to leading up to such a big championship. And to break two big decks just before it, it's hilariously ironic. So there's that problem. You've broken crucial decks before EUIC and also just made the game ultimately worse. Apparently they did some fixing with Gardevoir, except they didn't. Apparently it's now worse. I don't have the footage here, but a lot of people are coming out the windwork saying, I've tried Guardy and it's just not good, so I'm just going to take their word for it. I mean, look, yeah, fine, these things are good, right? You know, you could do the automatic prize cards thing, you know, that's also pretty cool. You know, you can also do like custom timed things and all that. That's all great, right? Being able to control the timer in friend matches is so important when it comes to testing. But to break your game before the most crucial tournament, or one of the most crucial tournaments of the year, completely overrides that inclusion for the time being. That's all I'm saying. And you know what else is fun? I tried looking for a game today, and guess what? I couldn't find one. It just sat there and loaded. So the reason why I'm making this video now, because I wasn't originally planning to make this little rant, but I tried making a video today, and I can't, because they have broken the client. Here I am, searching for a game in Arceus League, and it is just going to keep searching. It's as simple as that. I'll do the rest of this video over this just to prove the point. How many times can you just break this game? It's insane. And it proves the original theory that many of us had, that I had before too, that this game is so terribly coded that any change to it completely breaks it. At this point, can we just have version 1.0? Can we just go back to the original? Because at least then, nothing's gonna break. But no, do you remember when that game was first released, ptcgl first came out for us to try? I also couldn't find a singular game and had to go in the test build thing. Finally a game. All right, let's see how this one goes. This is something I've also been cautious about. We've got a game. Let's see. Because I've had this issue before where it'll just say waiting, and that's all will happen, and then they concede. So, we found a game. Great. But trust me, I've been past that stage. Let's see how this one goes. Anyway, I'm going to keep talking as this will ultimately lead to a concession because the matchmaking is utterly broken for me. I'm not sure if you have this issue too. It might just be something localized. I'm not sure, but this is just getting on my nerves now. How can I do my job when this is happening? How? How can I do it? Huh? Devs? Granted, it's not your responsibility to make sure that I can do my job, but it's your responsibility to provide us with something that works. How about that? Oh, it's great. Look at it. I can mute them. I can't play your game, bro. It's ridiculous. It's incompetent. It's borderline insulting. No regard whatsoever. I can see what's happening, right? They're preparing for microtransactions, okay? They're preparing for that stuff. They're improving the game. That's great. Oh, Sean, but I get it. You can't play your game right now, but that'll be fixed. At least we've got these small problems, you know, sorted out and stuff. Yeah. I'll behave. Let's be real. The reason they're adding these updates is so they can get some money because Pocket decided to actually make a good client. And they're sitting there going, oh, wait, we can actually get money from this? Oh, let's get it ready for that. That's really what's going on here. They're trying to make the game a lot more advertisable, I guess you could say, a lot more enticing for people to play. There's the concession, as I said before. Let's search for another one. Also, this is also theoretically a way to artificially increase my rank because every time the opponent concedes, I go boosted in the ranks. All right, another one. Please, I beg you work. I beg you work. If I get a game, I'm going to do my video and that's that. But this video will still go out because this is still an issue. We're on the waiting list yet again. We'll keep it going and we'll see what happens. But back to what I was saying. They're just like, the reason they're doing this is so they can prepare for microtransactions to get some monetary gain. Obviously, the client needs to have some sort of incentive to play it when compared to Pokemon Pocket in order for the microtransactions to actually be worth putting in so they can make some revenue. I'm not putting a dime in this game, a single penny, if these issues don't get resolved. But you know what? I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think these problems will go away. I can say with almost full confidence now, given the trend of there being an update resulting in the breaking, the absolute demolition of the foundation of the game, what that proves to me is the coding is rotten to its literal core, in that you're probably going to have to backtrack so far in the coding in order to fix these kind of issues and stop them from happening that you almost have to deconstruct the game itself. I don't think that is possible. I think the skill level of the people who've been hired to maintain this are way too low, way too underqualified to manage something like this. Maybe they've been hiring some people on to try and deal with it, and that's why you're seeing a higher quality in general. But realistically, my hope is lost. I conceded, apparently. Okay, now I'm losing rank points. Great. Every single time there's a problem, crap like this happens, and I can't go about my job. And that's hitting me financially, right? Granted, not by a massive amount, but it's still getting me. It's still causing problems. It causes anxiety. I've got to sit here and wonder, when can I next play a game? Can I? I don't know. Who knows what's going on? It's silly, it's ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. It is at this point, I've always said like err on the side of caution, yada, yada. This is so much incompetence that I don't even know what I can do at this point. I don't even know what to say. It seems like I've got a game now. Finally, I'm going to play this game and just get my video done. But this video will come out, okay? Because this is stupid. It's stupid at this rate. It's been 3 years. 3 years. Bro, fix up. Oh, but you wouldn't believe what happened next. I shall play the clip. Oh, please. Poffin. Oh, is this why it took so long for them? Oh, no. I'm playing Poffin and it's just frozen. I'm assuming it's going to come up. Bro, what is this game? What is this game? Oh, my God. God. But Pokemon, please hire people who know how to do their job. Why are you paying people to make this? Oh, God, I don't get it. And it just passed. It just ended my turn. You can't. And the Puffin's still here. No, I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. Right, okay, I'm going to be cutting it, we lose. I'm going to be cutting in here from in the rant video. I was going to just continue playing the deck that I was planning to cover today, but I played a Puffin and it froze, resulting in me losing the game. You can't play Pokemon TCG Live right now, apparently. But I can add them. Thank you, devs. Thank you. Absolute piece of garbage. It's insane. I thought we were past this, Pokemon. I thought we were past this TPCI. I thought we were past this, the showrunner who is making the decisions of where to dedicate your resources in order to maintain this client. You specifically. I thought we were done with this. Fine, every now and then you get a little bug here and there. But game breaking? I thought we were past it. I thought those days were over and we could look forward and see the client that it was meant to be as interest is rising. You see, there's people who are getting into this game now who weren't into it before. This game is now starting to climb back to the level that PTCGO was at. We don't have any room anymore for these kinds of mistakes. If you want this to do well, if you want to introduce your little microtransactions, which, yes, I've been an advocate for before and still am an advocate of now, but if you want to do it, if you want to get your little pennies from this thing, make it work. You're more than capable. You've got the money. Yeah, let's be real.